we agreed on $800 because during COVID I was charging more. Now I'm broke, I'm charging less. That's what I'm doing. This painting is $2,000. And it's a landscape, my latest last summer. I paint in the summer because, I like to live cozily. My bedroom is very cozy, very warm. So I can't paint right now because my trailer is very small, not like the place I had before, But I have a porch. This is an amazing piece, and I love it so much. It's actually... nothing is finished, okay? And I love the interactive part about it. I love when those wiggly strings are attached. The concept is for an art collector to blow some air and they will wiggle, right? Secondly, the accident, the pure miracle of me sweeping the floor and this painting standing on the floor, leaning against the wall, was fresh, and the sand ended up in such a spontaneous way as if it was smashed by the wave of the ocean. It's a seascape. And those figures supposed to be like kids in those foamy waves. You understand the concept? I don't want to sell this one. This is my daughter at age 5. This is an amazing painting, and this is one of this period where I was painting like this. These flowers were flying out, $600. So it's still $600. This one is $600 as it was in 1999 when it was painted in the gallery in Soho, Cooperative Gallery or Nasi Gallery. But this one I have to ask more because I don't have that many left, okay? Here's another landscape you can have for $600. Here's another flowers from the series you can have also for $600. And there were about 50 just like this. They actually started on a smaller paper, 8 by 11. I bought those color papers. They were like blue, red, and I started those flowers, those crazy wild flowers, the Kuning flowers, on those little papers, and they just flew out. 8 by 11, $125 at World Nasi Gallery. 3 locations, actually. I had 3 galleries selling my crap, so I can stay home and paint and, have girls over. And this is a portrait of who? I forgot. It says to 2023, Louis. Okay, I don't know. This is an amazing series. You can have $600 each. Being collected by the most famous and prominent psychologist in the United States. Her name is Anita. And I painted this series actually for her second visit and second purchase. And she collects those little flowers by Bogoslowsky. And they're so spontaneous. They're very erotic, you see? It's like a vagina and a dick head. It's hard to, ask your wife whether you want to have vaginas and dicks in the house or little landscapes, just powerful, passionate landscapes, okay? So it's abstract, and here is erotic, by the way, okay? So here is a series of erotic works on paper. I did paint big canvases, but not as erotic as this, because on paper I have a liberty of take it easy and experiment with different special effects, gold marker, 18-karat gold, and you see it's 20-year-old painting. It's a watercolor paper. We're writing on the back. I write on the back a lot because I just lie down in bed and cover myself with paintings and I write, okay? This is an interesting thing. It's very unusual of me to paint like this. It's a face of God. It's a face of a creator. But what's so special, it's a chemical, successful test where I succeeded creating diversity of invisible elements visible in different lights. It's one of my repertoire paintings where you can turn off all the lights and black light, like these blue balls and they use in disco lights, right? They call it black light, will show you something else. You're not going to see the face. it's a miracle what happened in this painting, okay? So I call it the face of God because or you can call it Zeus or deity watching over earth. Well, it looks like man because he sort of tried to do the beard. Okay, it's not a big seller. I never painted anything like this. A landscape like this is $2,000. It's one of the latest. The way it came to exist, it's actually was flowers. For 20 years, exhibited many places, but didn't get sold. It even had a seashell upside down, as if it was on a table. And there are other seashells. They were part of the flowers composition. Now they accidentally ended up in a seascape, as if within the ocean there are those heavy texture rocks, pebbles, and flowers. And this time there's Starry Night, resembles Vincent van Gogh, but I really didn't intend it. Some stars are leaking to emphasize the liquidity even of those permanent, so we believe, stars. And it's an illusion, they're not. So next video will be about bigger paintings.